Welcome back to another episode of This is Guy. Not the Rigi, also not the green guy, like Konoha's Beast. No, this is one of the Knights of Favonius, and we're also playing GenShin Impact, by the way. So let's talk to him. Another meaningless day. Why do you mean meaningless? Like, as long as no one attacks, then shouldn't it be one of the best days ever? So, do you need a hand with anything? But never mind if you don't, though. What are you doing? I'd like to know as well. What are you doing here, guy? Alright. I'm guarding the side gate of Mondstadt. As everyone knows, it's a gate that no one passes. Mock me all you want. I know it's a pointless job. Well, why is everybody so keen on me mocking them? Like, it's like, I'm a nice one, so you seem upset. Of course I'm upset. I started training at the age of 8, learned swordsmanship at the age of 10, and became a squire at 16. I'm the pride of the family, yet I'm tasked with such a job. As a member of the Knights of Favonius, guarding the side gate is like cat's tail without the honor. There's no soul in it. Anyway, have you bumped into any trouble? Any kind of trouble? Let me see if I can help. I'm at least one of the Knights of Favonius. Okay then. I will definitely call out for you in order to make this side gate not as secure as it should be. And yeah, this is the Arthur guy. So can we talk to him and somehow continue his quest? No, like, the thing is, I think that there's a quest here, but there actually is no quest. It's just like some circumstance, let's call it that. The circumstance being there's a sword in the ground and no way for us to actually put it up. At least for now. Maybe we can use some earth abilities in the future, and then we can kind of open up the ground. Oh, it looks... I was almost about to fall. Almost. Hey, no.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the thing. I hit it, right? And then for a brief moment, you have a chance to pick up a lizard. The problem with this is that the lizard just disappears for some reason. Either I hit it and I kill it by accident, which would not be great, or the what was I? The lizard just runs away, but I still can't see it. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Let's activate this waypoint here quick, so I don't need to run all over the place in order to get back into the city. Now then, Marvin. Hello, Marvin. Marvin. The Blackhound mercenary. Not like, was it the Bloodhound gang? Yeah, not the Blackhound is something different. But let's talk with. You must be one of those drunkards, aren't you? Now, Father, please. Wait, this is his. Oh, you gave me a real fright. Who are you? Oh, no, this is not his father, like he was just dreaming. Good. Now, are you sleeping with your eyes open? I was until you woke me up. This is an act, you know, something to fool my family so that this night's rendezvous will not be exposed. What kind of rendezvous? It's very impolite to wake someone when they're sleeping, so please refrain from doing it again. You won't find me to be as agreeable as my father. But what else does he have to say? Who's your father? My family name is Goth. Get the picture? Marvin Goth. My father is the general manager of the Goth Grand Hotel. Don't be fooled by this Mr. Nice Guy act. He's being completely obstinate and unreasonable on the matter of my marriage. That's why all I can do is, in the middle of the night, is to, wait a moment. You haven't been sent by him to get me talking, have you? Actually, no, but, you don't know. Go away. Get out of here. I'm wide awake. I'm not in the slightest bit sleepy. Alright, so he does something in the night because he does not want to get married off because of some kind of family stuff. Because this is basically what, marriage is. It's like some family management thing. It's not made for love. It's just, okay, we need to connect this family with another family to increase our financial status somewhat. And this is why you basically marry, at least in the past. Makes absolute sense if you think about it. Now, shop. Who are you? Probably the guard, right? What do you think you're doing? Who are you? Shop. Master Goth's PSD. More like PTSD, right? No. If you know the first thing about me, you'll keep away from my VIP. So, let's start with VIP because we already know what that is. That one over there, Marvin. My client VIP, very important person. Very important to me anyway, because he pays my wages. Master Goth's young esquire. They insist that I refer to him as esquire. Well, what can I do? They pay my wages. Yeah, as long as they pay, it's alright, right? Like, as long as the thing you have to do is not overly strenuous, then you should be alright. Like, he's sleeping and you just have to watch over it. Come on. So, who are you? And now, what is PSD? So, of course, you would know. PSD, Personal Security Detachment Bodyguard. We take the hit so our clients don't have to. Personally, I much prefer Merc for hire, but now that I work for them, they've insisted on PSD because it's just so much more unknown. Come on, personal. You need a brute, or what is it? It's there's another term for it. Not just guard, not brute. It might be brute in terms of brute force. So, why are there no stairs? We heard. Raymond! So, if you discover anything of concern, you can always report it to me. So, is there anything worth visiting in Mondstadt? Yeah, if it's your first time here, I recommend visiting the Mondstadt Cathedral. I kind of figured. So, if you're tired, go have some of Mondstadt's famous wine at a tavern called Angel's Share. So there might be different taverns. There's a Black Cat. Was it? No, the Cat's Tail. And the Angel's Share. And then there is also another one. What was it called? Some cuisine thingy that you can just... Whoa. Interesting. So either Glory got some surgery on a grape, or she's blind. Maybe both. I don't recognize the voice. Are you a traveler from afar? Though I can't see, I'm always here to listen if there's anything you need. So, who are you? Sorry, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Glory. I come here often waiting for Goodwin to come back. Oh! This is Goodwin's friend who kinda, yeah, likes it when he just sits next to her. Ah, isn't that beautiful? Now, I pray he manages to avoid those rotten helicals and the Abyss Order on the way, so he can come back and be with me soon. I'm rambling again, sorry. It's just so nice having someone to talk to. Who is good? Like, we know who Goodwin is, but okay. He's the man I love. Oh, he's with the Knights, and he's away with Grandmaster Varka's expedition. Kind of. He's away, yes, but he lost his way. It was hard to let him go, but I was so proud of him managing to join Varka's expedition party. Sadly, I don't know when the expedition is supposed to end. All I can do is wait here for him. Now, we are going to ask her more. Tell me more about the Helical and the Abyss Order. You must find them a nuisance too. All they do is go around causing mischief. I heard that most of the Helical suddenly appeared in Tevat out of nowhere several hundred years ago, and the same for the Abyss Order actually. Some said they were born of some great catastrophe that descended on Tevat, but I think they probably come from outer space. Yeah. Could be. But on another note, how do you know of outer space? Sorry, because I can't see. My imagination sometimes runs a bit wild. Just ignore it. Imagination is not that bad, you know? So, it must be difficult, not being able to see. Well, depends. Especially at the beginning, it was hard to adjust. Wait, so you turned blind at some point? But when you can't see, your sense of hearing becomes stronger. Now, when the wind brushes past my ears, I can almost picture certain things in my mind's eye. And since putting my faith in Lord Barbatos, I sometimes hear the whisper of a soothing voice carried on the wind. My mother, or Sister Grace, to everyone else... Oh, so Sister Grace is her mother. Always tells me that Mondstadt is looked after by the Animal Archon. I think she's right, you know? They're not really quests, they're just nice connections between all of the different people here. That's kind of nice. They don't give you something to do, but they just tell you what they are on about, and that there's another person somewhat connected to them, like the two flower people, flower sellers, or like one sells flowers, the other one just sells whatever kind of plants. And then there's Glory and Goodwin, and then there are the drunkards, and then there is the Arthur dude and the other smithy guy. It's kind of nice. So Alfry, the Intelligence Department Adventurers Guild girl. Hey, Alfry here, from the Adventurers Guild Intelligence Department. Wait, Adventurers Guild AG? ED. Agent. No. Adventurers Department... No. Intelligence Department Adventurers Guild. IDAG. Got any intel you could share with me? Nah, kinda depends. I'd like to ask about something. Ask away. So, tell me about the Adventurers Guild. Ad Astra... Abyssos Square. So, Ad Astra to the stars, Abyssos Square, something about the abyss. And the abyss. So... basically anywhere. Roughly speaking, we are a hub for adventurers, friends who resolve all kinds of troubles for the people or organizations. We need to put food on the table, of course, so there will be rewards for completing commissions. Catherine at reception takes care of visitors. Since you're interested, please pay them a visit. Okay. Now, what else do we have? So, tell me about yourself. Me? I'm just an average person. Unless knowing everyone in Tevat is something to talk about, it's not that incredible. The info came mostly from the resources of the Intelligence Department of Adventurers Guild. I'm also a member of the Intelligence Department. Aside from contacting and guiding, gathering information is also part of my job. Maybe I should use the punctuation. Anyway, we've chatted for so long. I guess I can say we are friends now. Aw, come on, tell me something about you. And then the conversation suddenly ends. Okay, there was still a third dialogue about the Intelligence Department. It does not take part in commissions most of the time. We help adventurers to complete commissions by providing them with information. In simple terms, our functions can be divided into collecting and organization, or collection and organization. Our field staff, known as investigators, handle the collection of information. An example is Pischel. She is an exceptional investigator. Others, like me, remain at the back end and organize the information we have collected before providing it to the adventurers. So you can say that the success of adventurers and the intelligence division's work are joined at the hip. Which... yeah, you don't want to be joined anywhere, to be honest. Because then movement becomes kind of a hindrance. Have you ever met someone who looks like me? I know about you. You're the Outlander who's just arrived in Mondstadt. And how did you? Right. I've had my eye on you since your arrival. So you mean to say that there is another person like you, another traveler from afar? How strange to think that there were people in Tevat who I had no knowledge of. How strange. A traveler from a far enough land. Isn't that enough already? yeah, that should basically be enough info to get the job done. Yeah, wait a minute. I climbed up here from down there. And then there's also another set of stairs and another set of stairs. And then there's also... there we go. The upper level merchants. Let's call them that. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is the cat thingy. Right. Just want to make sure that I don't just... Ooh, that looks beautiful. Even if the water stream does not... So... No, wait a minute. Norma is just some regular dude. So the boss, Cat's Tail. Yeah. Margaret! Finally, I have the chance to stop you. I've had my eye on you for a while now. An outlander wandering the plaza is quite easy to spot. And why do you want to stop me? I'm waiting for someone to invite me for a drink at the tavern. Would that be you? Just kidding. Loosen up a little. Mondstadt is a city of romance. Yeah, tell me about yourself. I'm just a simple tavern owner. I'm sure you'd notice my tavern Cat's Tail on your way here. So you own it, but you don't really manage it. Interesting. That's how you do things. You have them, but you don't use them. You make others use them and pay you for it. Just how are the taverns around here? I don't like to admit it, but the best tavern in the city is Angel's Share. However, ever since I hired Yona as my bartender, business has been looking up. Doesn't matter whether they come for the wine or for her, money is flooding in now. Hey. So tell me, are there any events happening? There are. Recently, the Angel's Share has been giving out complimentary chicken mushroom skewers, and we've been running a promotion in response. Since we are the Cat's Tail, our main appetizer has to be Mondstadt grilled fish. Anyway, take these and remember to swing by sometime if you're free. And I got Mondstadt grilled fish. Sweetie. And Anna. Who are you? Hi. Is there something I can do for you? So, maybe she swallowed a frog or something. What are you doing? I'm making a wish. I just toss the coin into the pool just like this and make a wish. You must be sincere and do it every day for the fountain fairy to hear you. I'm sorry I can't stop. Okay, what do you want? I've been unwell for a long time. I wish that the fountain finally could help me get better. So she is basically getting screwed by a ghost. So I can I burden to my parents and my brother anyway. Anthony. So, who is Anthony? But first, what are you doing? And then there was, I think, a second. There we go. Can't your family help you? My parents and my brother Anthony have all been really good to me. Anthony works tirelessly every night just to earn money to buy medicine for me. I also want to do something for them. Like, what is her illness? A sore throat? Nah, sorry for... But wait, what? That was it? Okay. Let's talk to Norma. So, what's wrong? Now, I was just on the way to buy some food. Not groceries, though. I was going to get some restaurant takeouts and bring it home with me. My husband has long since grown tired of my cooking. Oh, you're a traveler. How delightful. I've heard that over in Liu, they have such a wide variety of different dishes that they've had to split it into several different cuisines. I would love to visit it if I ever had the chance. So her cooking is not that nice. That's why her husband wants some other stuff there. Makes sense, but is a kind of a mean thing. So she's just... Nah. Okay, so... Depends on how you want to see that. Anyway, Good Hunter's Daily Recommendation. Good Hunter, bringing Mondstadt the freshest meat daily. Today's recommendation, cold cut platter. As the largest meat provider in Mondstadt, we understand the struggles our customer's face, which is the most delicious sausage, ham, or bacon. Sausages made by mincing and mixing the finest meat are often seen as a meat lover's greatest delight. Chewy ham, dried and to perfection, is an equally irresistible delicacy. And who could neglect indulgent oily bacon, which works wonders in any dish to which it is added? For all the fellow meat lovers out there who, just like us, struggle to make this impossible choice between 3 different forms of perfection incarnate, Good Hunter's Cold Cut Platter is the perfect solution for you. The platter consists of the finest Good Hunter sausages, woven Dom boar bacon, and ham dried in the winds of our Archon, served in equal portions for your maximum pleasure. Our golden platter comes served with wild mist flowers, which help keep the meat cryo fresh. Thanks to the Good Hunter's special cold cut platter, heaven is a place on earth for every meat lover in Mondstadt. Nice. So it's basically cold food. No, this is a different dog. It's not a grey one, it's a brownish one this time. But I think the fur pattern is the same. Yeah, the fur pattern is the same. Now then, what's this? Mondstadt's general what? Please write down the names of your desired wares on the slip. Pin it on the order board and patiently wait for our clerk to respond. At Mondstadt General Goods, we strive to fulfill your every need. I saw a girl in the night of Favonius with a cute, one order, with a cute rabbit doll. I'd like to buy one as a gift for my girlfriend. And another one, the reply, hello, unfortunately the item you requested is out of stock. If it's a gift for a loved one, then it should be handmade by you. Buying gifts from off the shelf only shows that you don't love her that much. Ah, savage. I don't know, but handmade stuff, no matter where you get it from. This is kind of a boring thing. Like, come on. Yeah, you made it. Wow, you put some love into it. Uh-huh. Is it useful? Nice, though. So, Sara, the waitress of the Good Hunter and also the seller of cold meat. Now, can she help me? I'd like to ask you about something, which I don't know what I want to ask her. Tell me, are there any events happening as of late? Yeah, there happens to be a salad tasting event ongoing now. Here you go. If you like it, you can always visit me again. Yeah, so the Good Hunter gives you a salad. Makes absolute sense. What else we got here? What is Good Hunter? The Good Hunter is the best restaurant in town. Oh, this is the restaurant I was, referencing before. Like, there are 2 taverns and this restaurant. In town, we are famous for venison, steak, and satisfying salad. The hunters in Springvale provide us with the ingredients. All ingredients are brought in fresh every day. I can tell you about any item on the menu if you're interested. Nice. But I think I already know most of the information of all of this ingredients. Now, tell me about Mondstadt. Judging by your looks, you must be a traveler. Mondstadt truly is a great place for visitors. Its temperate climate and clean water give birth to the best apples in all of Tevat. Our famous satisfying salad has Mondstadt apples in it. Do you want to give it a try? Maybe. Maybe. So, but there's still something else. The food that I can get on the menu. So there's the Tevat fried egg. Not just any fried egg. No, it has to be Tevani. And then we got the fisherman's toast. And the chicken mushroom skewer, which I do have a few of. The flour. I can make flour though, but smoked fowl. What is interesting? I think this is new, isn't it? Yeah, I should get at least one of every unit, I believe. Butter, sugar, crab roe. What is crab roe? Delicacy, something. Some bacon, some sausages. Recipes, there we go. But in order to get this, I have to be a certain adventurer rank before. That is just great. Just great. Okay, let's just not buy anything here. But wait a minute. If I want to buy it, shouldn't it be better if I know where I can get it? Oh, Eury. Hello. Are you looking for anything in particular? It depends on who you are. I'm just browsing. I envy those who can show restraint when shopping. Once I see an on sale sign, the molar in my coin pouch goes away like the wind. What kind of coincidence. Have you seen my alcoholic scoundrel of a husband by any chance? I hope he's not scurrying off to find a drink somewhere. So this is one of the other scoundrels, but what is it? Anyway, just now a beautiful gemstone ring caught my attention. Ah, so you are one of the gem enthusiasts in the city, one of the few. I accidentally picked it up. It was a huge mistake. I should have known the price tag is something I can't afford. So did you pick it up or not? And if you picked it up, then you could afford it, right? But the thing about affordance, right? What does it mean to afford things, right? So first of all, everyone needs to survive. That means everyone needs food. Or no, that's the wrong connection there. Everyone needs to survive, or at least no. Not everyone needs to survive. Everyone has a drive for survival. And this drive for survival points towards eating. This eating means that we have to put stuff in our mouth that is actually food-ish in nature. Therefore, we need food. Food can be either animal or plant-like in... Yeah, therefore we have to at least get food in order to survive. Great. Also, we need housing in order to not freeze to death and everything, but okay. So, we basically need basic items in order to survive. Great. That means we have to either make those ourselves, or we could trade them. In order to trade them, it is custom to give something in equal or higher value. Therefore, we need something to trade in. Most of the stuff you trade in is either other objects or, as it happened to be, mora, coin, currency. Some standard object that can be traded into any other object. It's kind of a magical thing if you think about it. Yeah, if you just forget about the fact that you can just turn an object into another object, or like the fact that you have to exchange it, right? Then the act of just turning one object into another by simple exchange is magical. Almost, right? Like you turn money into an object and then you have that object. It's amazing. It is actually, yeah, it has a kind of magical quality, like a philosopher's stone, which can turn anything into gold and whatever, right? Same thing goes for money and whatever is supposed to be like a money or can be exchanged, right? This is what a philosopher's stone is. So everybody who has a philosopher's stone is basically someone who is able to trade in one item for another in order to make a profit. So, there. Now, so we need to survive. We need food, and food can be exchanged with currency. So, what is it to afford something? If you want to afford something, you should first be able to buy it at all, right? So she was able to get that gemstone. Nice. But what if the amount of money needed to buy this gemstone is actually more than the amount of money she would need surviving and buying the gemstone, right? That would mean that she is not able to afford it. And this is the basic thing that actually makes people more wealthy. The cheapness of survival objects. Or basic needs objects. So if food becomes cheap, then that means that a lot of money becomes available for other objects. Luxury objects or whatever. Or food or shelter or whatever. And the increase of value or like wealth of a society is linked to the cost of basic need objects in a inverted relationship. So if the value of food goes down, the amount of other objects goes up, or actually the diversity goes up of the society. The wealth, overall wealth goes up. Because then you can spend your money on jewels or like services and other stuff, right? So always try to make food for everyone as cheap as possible. Of course, it shouldn't be poisonous or something. So that everyone is well off and can then do other things. Best thing. And this is how you grow a society. Things you can learn by playing GenShin Impact, right? How to manage the people. By me, TheNefari. Oh yeah, I should write a book on that. Now, we ended with a nice view of Blanche, the shopkeeper, and continue with another one at another time. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta.